The Las Vegas Strip is a vacation destination like no other, but Sunday night it turned into a deadly crime scene. From social media to the Strip, what started as a YouTube beef turned into a deadly altercation in front of the Bellagio. It turned into a shooting where shots were fired just outside of where you would normally see a fountain show. We do have the video. We will show it to you, but we do warn you what you are about to see is graphic. The graphic video you see appears to show a person fire a gun at YouTuber Rodney Finley, aka Finny Da Legend, and his wife Tanisha Finley. Both Finny Da Legend and Tanisha Finley would die after the shooting. News 3 spoke with witnesses just hours after the shooting took place. Let's hear what they have to say.
At first, everyone was just trying to look like, oh, maybe someone fainted. But then as police cars started coming over, everyone got very concerned.
I heard sirens, that's normal, but then I heard a lot of sirens. And so I saw they were like blocking off the strip, and I thought, okay, something's going on.
While News 3 was on the scene, Las Vegas Metro Police Department gave a brief news conference on their initial investigation near the site of the shooting.
On Sunday, June 8th at approximately 10:40 p.m., officers from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department who were on patrol in the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard heard gunfire occurring on the west side of the street. The officers immediately ran towards that gunfire, and they found two victims who were laying on the sidewalk suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who is responsible for this crime.
An arrest had not been made at the time of that news conference. It was not until Monday that the suspect revealed himself. Here's News 3's Steve Wolford.
41-year-old Manny Ruiz turned himself in earlier today at a police station in Henderson. He's now at the Clark County Detention Center facing 2 counts of open murder. According to YouTubers that News 3 spoke with, Finny Da Legend was starting to encroach on Manny's turf.
He's, demanding, like, you can't go here, you can't do that. And a lot of people don't like that, so he started losing his streamers.
Good morning, Mr. Ruiz. You were arrested for 2 counts of open murder with use of a deadly weapon.
This was the scene at Tuesday's court appearance for Ruiz as he now faces 2 open murder charges. Our Andrew Nomura spoke with one of Ruiz's neighbors as law enforcement searched for that suspected gunman much of the morning after the shooting.
Neighbors in shock over the arrest of Manny Ruiz. We actually spoke to one woman, his next door neighbor, as she describes the moments when police showed up to this neighborhood looking for him.
And then we just heard a bunch of cops show up, and I peeked out the window because you hear them saying, "Come out with your hands up," repeatedly for a long time last night. It went on for like half an hour with multiple police cars, and then after that it dwindled down to 1 car, and they kept repeating that. So I think ultimately he never came here to the neighborhood, but they were doing, the cops did good due diligence. Completely shocked because they're nice people. They put up decorations for all the holidays. They take them down on time. They keep their house clean. They had a dead tree. They had it removed. Like, they're really good neighbors. They wave when they go to the mailbox. I don't know how. It's really strange for me, I guess, to know that that's possible.
News 3 was on the scene first thing Monday morning with reporters Andrew Nomura and Allura Lagarde leading coverage on the ground with anchor Kim Wagner in the studio.
Just to show you right now what we're seeing, Kim, we still have this area blocked off.
Tons of police presence here from our end, currently right now at Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, here on top of the pedestrian walkway where we are getting our best vantage point.
Our Tiffany Lane spoke with content creators on YouTube and spoke with the YouTube community about what kind of a beef this exactly is. She also took a deeper dive into some of Manny's previous comments in the lead up to the deadly shooting.
I went through every casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here.
This has been going on for over a year now, from my understanding from fans who watch both of these pages, but also just people who may have known them. It's not something very simple or one-time thing. This has been going on since, from my understanding, Halloween of 2023.
So how does one take a social media back and forth to bullets fired? Our Georgia Costa spoke with a leading Nevada psychiatrist about how Ruiz may have taken himself to a place that allowed him to allegedly commit a crime.
So where a lot of people's lives get evolved or submerged around their identity gets formed around what they are doing in an online way.
While the high-profile shooting puts crime on the Strip front and center, News 3's Fidel Moreno-Meza looks into the numbers that show a supposedly safer Strip.
Crime is down. Crimes against people, which include homicide, kidnapping, and various other crimes, are down nearly 16% compared to the same time last year. Crimes against property are also down about 15%.
We spend a lot of time and effort and energy on that, and I'm very proud of the work that they're doing.
And you heard Fidel's report there that crime has gone down from this point last year. But whenever a shooting happens, the big question and focus and center of attention is gun control. And that's what our Kristen Drummond focused her story on.
It certainly is a possibility. You may be strolling along the Strip next to someone open carrying or potentially even concealing that firearm.
Kristen broke down Nevada's gun laws that the Strip is not immune from. They include guns staying visible on a person as an open carry state, with concealed carry allowed if permitted. And yes, that open carry is allowed on sidewalks, including the Las Vegas Strip. When pressed on if Clark County should change that status, County Commissioner Tick Segerblum said this.
We can't restrict guns because it's that's the way Nevada is.
You can walk the Las Vegas Strip with a gun. Now, we do not know if the accused gunman actually was carrying a gun openly or was it concealed, because if you have a concealed gun, you need a permit for that in the state of Nevada. So at any given point, if someone is walking along the Las Vegas Strip, yes, you may be walking next to someone who has a gun on them. The Las Vegas Strip is not exempt from any of our state laws. And because we are an open carry state, that means as long as you are on a public sidewalk, your gun is visible on you, you're good to go.
Now, this is just our initial coverage of a developing story. We will continue to bring you updates if there are changes in court dates or if charges change too as this investigation continues, and also what this means for safety during summertime on the Strip. And for all those stories and more, you can head to our website, news3lv.com. Reporting, Will Silverstein, News 3.